5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Robert, where are you?
I'm here.
Hey,
I'm here.
Robert.
I'm here.
Hey, man,
hey.
great to have you back on the show.
Thank you. Great to be back.
And welcome to the park.
It's a beautiful day in New York.
All right. So tell us about, Pando and the project with NBC and integrating peer-to-peer and their new player and sort of where that's going and a little bit about it.
Right. Well, it's an exciting time. Peer-to-peer is moving from a standalone technology into a technology that's integrated into other media delivery applications. So NBC is getting ready to release a new service called NBC Direct. This service will enable people to download for free, full-length, high-res, full-screen TV shows, ad-supported. And our technology is going to sit behind the NBC media player and help deliver those programs, which are going to be very large because they're high quality, help deliver those programs most efficiently as possible. So that could be peer-to-peer from other people that are downloading the same program, and or could be from a CDN. So the CDN servers, in essence, become nodes of the peer network. And this way we're able to deliver higher quality at lower cost, faster speeds.
Fantastic. Okay, so let me ask you this. What about people who download the NBC player or other players that work on peer-to-peer? They're becoming part of the network, which is cool on one level, of course, but there's also maybe some concern. Do I really want to have my PC at my home being a file server for NBC and the security issues or usage issues? Tell us how consumers concerns are addressed through the system.
This is a really legitimate concern that any program you install, certainly any peer-to-peer program you install, must adhere to some certain policies that give the user total control over that application. So one of the things we've known at Pando for a long time, the last 2 years we've distributed a free consumer application. It now has 18.5 million installs around the world. One of the things we knew from the get-go is that we had to give people the ability to turn the application off. We had to give people the ability, if the application was on, to limit the amount of resources they contribute to the network. So there's some basic principles that are very important that any peer-to-peer technology should have. Not all of them have it. So one of the things that we're doing actually as an industry group, and Comcast and Pando called for what we called a peer-to-peer Bill of Rights. Okay, now it's being changed into a broader industry initiative actually called Peer-to-Peer Best Practices Committee. But one of the things we need to do is sit down with other peer-to-peer companies, sit down with ISPs, sit down with content owners, and come up with what are those principles that every consumer should know if they're downloading and installing a legitimate peer-to-peer program. What kind of control do they have over that program? Because nobody wants a piece of software on their computer that they can't control. And there are other principles too. You should not be involved in delivering any data unless you actually have downloaded that data. There's a lot of the details that we're working out with an industry group that's part of the DCIA, the Distributed Computing Industry Association. But these are things that need to be resolved as technologies mature. So peer-to-peer is going through this historic transformation from rogue application to legitimate protocol, part of the delivery infrastructure of the internet. And it's needed in order to scale the internet into a media distribution platform. So at Pando Networks, we're thrilled to just play a role in that transformation.